everybody. Welcome back to Straight Betting, where we got off a whopping 2 plays that actually fucking played yesterday. We sort of gave out like 3 other props that literally just didn't even play. But yeah. Liam, how are you doing today?
Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Just happy that De'Aaron Fox plays my team, but not happy with how shit my team is playing right now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I like the slate tomorrow, so should be good.
Does D Fox play today?
Nah, he was in San Antonio doing his like medicals and shit.
Oh,
He's
okay.
playing on for you Wednesday, national televised game against Atlanta.
Oh, damn. That's actually gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that will
Wait,
be a
so
good game.
Spurs just don't play today?
No, we played Memphis like
Okay.
yesterday. And then we have a day off today, and then Atlanta, which will be fun.
Yeah, no, that
Good,
actually will
good
be.
game to play your first game in.
Is Davis would play, I think. I think I saw Christie's playing.
Yeah, Christie's playing. Davis is out because he's got that abdominal thing going on.
Yeah. Oh crap, we gotta get some retweets going. This shit is
And I'm trying to find it. I don't. I got it. I got it.
Do you want to retweet the
Yeah, I literally just did just then.
okay. Yeah, my bad.
You're not streaming it from your account.
No, I know. I'm trying just to I don't know. Some days I'll just choose to not here do you want to retweet would you retweet the Twitter one too? That Straight Beden posted?
Yeah, I did both.
Okay, sweet. Good stuff. The link for the Twitter though, to view it through Twitter.
Like the actual stream on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I did that one.
Okay, sweet.
That's how I knew you're not doing it from your account either.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. Maybe I should have done it through the account, but who knows? It's worth it, but I don't know. I think it's better for straight betting in the long term, like the Twitter account. But it's also sucks in the now, when it gets no fucking views.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. We have Andrew Jeffries, Khan, Tyler Boone, and J Main here.
These are the OGs. These guys always fucking with us.
Yeah, it's like the locals who you always see at the pub or the bar, as you guys would say,
Yeah.
and you always see them having a beer. Yeah, g'day, fellas.
Okay. Holy shit, this thing is actually going really slow. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to get on? So yeah, I talked about yesterday. So I guess the lotto came up short, and Giannis didn't even play.
But also the lotto was fucked because one, Giannis didn't play. Two, if we knew Miles Turner wasn't going to play, Haley double wouldn't have been in there because his assist per minute fucking takes a huge hit with Turner off the floor. So
Yeah, I mean was it even close? So I don't think it was even close.
no, he only had 6.
Yeah. What happened to Hallie? I really don't get it. MPJ, she just done MPJ 30 plus points.
Hindsight's 2020, mate.
Hindsight is 2020. If I would have known that Aaron Gordon was going to be out, I probably would have bet a lot on MPJ. Else, this team has no depth whatsoever. MPJ might be a 22 point per game scorer, with Russ, Peyton Watson, and I think Gordon just missed it for.
Yeah, I think Gordon will likely be back next game.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and then what happened with so Booker stayed under. I didn't watch the game at all. I couldn't tell you if it was a good read or not, to be honest. But I mean, he played 40 something minutes, 47 minutes, and stayed under. But what about Zion? Did you watch that game at all?
I watched the second half. Because the first half I was like, why the fuck does he only have 5 shots at halftime? And it was a mix of, I don't know, he sort of looked like he wasn't trying. It's just fucking annoying. He tried the last quarter, he got 4 or 5 shots up in 3-4 minutes and started scoring, but too little, too late.
Yeah.
He also missed. I don't know. Maybe that's the one bet of my premium group that I don't regret, but something to know going forward. Maybe don't bet Zion after having a break for a game because
Yeah. Was he like honestly off illness and altitude? Like, I don't know. I know I mentioned that. I know I told you that, man. No, I'm kidding. but like I don't know. That actually kind of does make like a little bit of sense, maybe. If he said he just looked like he wasn't trying, but
yeah, I don't know.
he could
I
have.
think also like the start of the game, he had a couple bunnies that he missed, which then he and Trey Murphy was like fucking locked out. So
Yeah,
that was my worst bet of the day.
that's fair. Do you have a decent day overall?
No, I've been going well. Full transparency for everyone watching because I know not everyone will be in my Discord, but I'm minus 12 units on the season. I think I'm like, hang on, let me get it up. I am. Let me get it up. I'm 278 and 259, minus 12.75 units. Like a week and a half ago, I was minus 24 units. I was like, fuck, this is just terrible. But it's been getting a bit better. Yesterday was like the first bad day in a long time. Um, I went 1-3. I had Malik Monk over 20 and a half points. I think he took like 23 or 24 shots.
Yeah, great
I
bet.
had Tari Eason over 22 and a half PRA. I wanted 34 minutes and he got 34 minutes. He just didn't get there, but that's what I wanted. And I had Trey under 25 and a half points, which was pretty frustrating. His like his volume was down, like I thought, but he had 14 free throw attempts. But the shit thing was, I reckon like 8 or 9 of them weren't shooting fouls. It was like in the
Bonus.
bonus,
Yeah.
him doing the thing where he's out on the perimeter, like running in. Yeah, that exact thing. Yeah, it was annoying. And he was also efficient. I think he was like 50% from deep,
Yeah.
55% from the field or something.
That is annoying. Like when you fade Trey, I'm guessing you thought because the Pistons like have like been kind of up at the level more, like limiting pull-ups.
Well, specifically him last game, and they did the exact same thing. They just he was just efficient. Like he's not only did he shoot 50% from threes, they were on like isolation step back sort of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's like
Yeah,
one
that's annoying.
I'm happy with.
Let's see. Me personally, I haven't like recapped it yet because I went to bed pretty early, surprisingly. I went 4-2. Let's see. I got pretty lucky if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, the Booker one I think was good. I had Ant 6+ assists, dude. I mean, like it's always like the hockey assist shit when like dudes get blitzed, and then like also just like the Wolves kind of have like nobody to like make a damn shot besides Naz Reid right now. Like Mike Conley, man. I love Mike Conley, but I don't think he's a starting point guard anymore.
Great guy.
Dude, I had Shea under 45.5 PRA. Bro, he shot like 15 for 19, had like 30 points at halftime, but he only played like 22 minutes and ended at like 43. Because like, I mean, dude, I bet it because they were playing the Bucks with like nobody. I'm like, dude, like why is Shea gonna like Shea, like why is he gonna have like this much PRA? Like he had like when he played less than 34 minutes, he was under in like 19 out of 21 games or something. So I was like, okay, screw it, bro. Like I'm
I
playing
was
this.
very close to betting that, but I did some maths, and with the matchup, I actually thought the number was fair because I did like PRA per min, and I put him in for 30 mins because this was a game where he usually, even in massive blowouts, he usually plays the whole third. Where this game, I think he got pulled super early. I think he ended up playing like 22 minutes or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I had him at like 45 PRA, and the line was 46.5 PRA based on PRA per min stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, fuck. At halftime, I remember looking at halftime. It was on what, like 36 PRA or something.
Yeah,
Something
dude. I'm like,
stupid.
this shit is so cooked, Shay. Like, you're such a tryhard, bro. Like, what are we doing? Just like let like your other guys eat. Like, I was actually like getting pissed. I was like in the Discord chat, like calling him like, oh yeah, this is about to be the next Joel Embiid MVP. Just like go off against like shitty ass teams, stat padding. And then Shay was like, heard me and it's like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like, I don't want to be Joel. I want to respect Coin. Or Mark Daigneault heard me. Then I had Cat under 1.5 threes. He shot 1 for 5, so that was definitely like a lucky win. But also at the same time, bro, it's like, dude, as soon as they weren't starting Adams, I'm like, bro, like they're clearly like are starting Easton to like not let up threes to Cat. You know, it's like they're benching Adams to not let up threes to Cat. So, I mean,
Cat also struggles with not small defenders, but
he
like
does.
the wing guys, like strong
He does.
wings. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's where he struggles a bit. So I don't know. Did he struggle in the game? I don't know.
I didn't watch it really until the fourth because I also had Dylan Brooks over 13.5 points. For some reason, I low-key thought he was going to be like, I thought he was going to get more volume, honestly. I thought he was just going to be like chucking, and Knicks were kind of going to be leaving him open, and like he was going to be almost like the second option. Amon just like drives every time though, and like gets blocked. I'm kidding. And then I had Castle over 22.5 PRA because of what you said. You said they're going to guard him with Edie, and then I just like looked at his head-to-head games. I saw that he was clearing 22.5 with ease, and Memphis was getting the win. So I'm like, okay, they're probably just going to keep on letting Castle go off, and they did. So
yeah, that was. I didn't bet it just because the number. What was it? 22.5.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, it was 22.
I was hoping for 20.5.
Yeah.
To bet it, but yeah, I mean that's a good bet. Like the way they defend him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's getting better and better. So like, sort of his PRA per min stuff. You just sort of throw it out the window a little bit and like look at recent stuff. He's just getting better and better and better as a player.
Yeah, I'm pissed we didn't actually add Jaden McDaniels too, because he's kind of in that same boat, even though he's like been in the league for like five years now. But he's just getting better and better and more. And he's one of those guys like where like when he's like literally never touching the ball, he has like no confidence and is just gonna like miss every shot. But then when he actually gets some usage, he kind of starts to like feel himself and will like make shots. So I'm kind of pissed that we didn't add Jaden McDaniels to the lotto, just knowing like the King spot up matchup and shit. Like,
Yeah,
we still down. Okay, yeah. We've been talking for 12 minutes now. All right, Liam, what's the first play? I don't even have anything queued up in the banner, but so I'm gonna type it in as you say it.
First bet will go. So this actually isn't. This is I do this sometimes. This is one that you can't actually look at. It's not like an actual fixed line. So it's in the Cavs game. It's Donovan Mitchell under 5.5 assists.
What do you mean it's a fixed? What do you mean not a fixed line?
It's not. It's like a parlay with two legs that are correlated.
Oh, okay.
So it's not something you can put in like props madness, you know.
Yeah.
So it's in the Cavs game to win a unit. No, sorry, flat unit. It's plus 110 bet 365. You can get it plus 110 FanDuel as well. Donovan Mitchell under 5.5 assists parlayed with Donovan Mitchell 20 plus points.
Okay. What was the price? What was the price you got it at?
I got plus 110 bet 365. It's okay, cool. I think it's still around that most places as well. Okay. So yeah, we know how Boston defends. I don't really need to go over that. They allow the third fewest assists per game. Mitchell is under this line in 9 of 12 games against teams who rank 1 to 10 at limiting assists. That's also with Mobley, Allen, and Garland all active. He recorded 3 assists in both games against the Celtics so far this season. I've done this a couple times where like you can actually correlate if you're confident with how a team's going to defend, you can correlate like a low points high assists or a low assist high points, that sort of thing. He's a natural score first player. This is a big game. He's going to have heaps of volume. I've got him between 18 and 22 field goal attempts in my projections, and he has 20 plus points in 9 of 11 games with 18 to 22 field goal attempts this season, and 30 of 31 games with 18 to 22 field goal attempts last season. So yeah, I just think this line just had too high.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it makes sense. Yeah, Boston's kind of been trolling around and trying shit, you know. Like I remember like looking at the like opponents' catch and shoot frequency and stuff over the last 15 games, and like I see Boston like weirdly giving up a ton of catch and shoot stuff, which is just like not like Boston, you know. Usually they're gonna be like down here in like the 3 or 4 range. But I do agree that like Boston, like we know how they normally defend, like how you said at the beginning, right? They're gonna play.
It's also what I'd say about that is it's also matchup dependent.
Yeah.
So like they trial stuff. something that probably isn't smart to trial is giving catch and shoot to a Cleveland team who shoots 40% from three as a team,
Yeah.
and it's their identity. So uh, that's a very good pickup though. Like they've actually been playing some more zone as of
Hmm.
late. But yeah, we tomorrow's a game that they'll definitely be trying to win.
Hmm.
Um, I think they're like 5 games behind in the standings now. Cavs have actually also started to falter a little bit, so that gap's been reduced a tad, and yeah, we'll see normal Boston tomorrow.
Yeah. No, this makes a ton of sense in my opinion. Yeah, you're just like, yeah, like I completely agree with like that assessment of that Boston. It's just we know what they're gonna do, and we know what they're gonna do in games that they're like, trying. We know their scheme. Like, yes, they've been trying shit, but they shouldn't be trying shit in this spot game. And yeah, Mitchell under 5.5 assists should definitely get home if we go to like head to head stuff. Let's see, yeah, 3 potentials, 7 potentials, only 3 assists in each game. And then we go to like points, 35. Wow. So he did the exact same thing. 35 points and
Yeah,
3 assists in each game this year.
just
So
give me that exact same game again, and I'm laughing.
yeah, no, that's a good way to do it. I'm pretty sure this is like a good angle for keeping accounts fresh as well, just because it's a parlay.
Yeah, for sure, for
And
sure.
so that's just like, I mean, not that really, I mean, it should matter to people, but it's like just a little added cherry on top. But no, I completely agree with the assessment of Boston won't be bullshitting here. So yeah, fully endorse it. You're getting plus money, So instead of
Yeah,
like getting
exactly. Don't have to lay anything.
like if he goes under 5.5 assists, dude, he's gonna score 20 points. In a spot like this.
Fingers
So
crossed.
yeah, fingers crossed. Unless he
He
shoots
could
like,
get injured.
yeah, he could get injured, could shoot 4 for 25, I guess, but
He
uh,
could.
probably won't happen. All right.
Fair enough.
What if someone doesn't have the option to parlay something? Would you go 24.5 points at FanDuel, or
I lean under assists much more than the 24 and a half. Um,
would you say like under
I'd bet under Ra. Uh,
Mhm.
I would like if someone doesn't have the option. The reason that I think most people would have the option to parlay because the assist is actually a straight line and then it's with a
Mhm.
milestone. So I think it'd be a bit different if it was closer to the game and like I did an alt assist with alt points. Where this one, because like you can find the 5.5 everywhere, just chuck that in and then do a play milestone. I'm pretty sure like virtually all sports books would accept that as a parlay.
Yep. And one thing I also do want to add for your under assists is that he's actually had some good assist games, but I mean, obviously that's like a lot of this is going to be matchup dependent. But also, I think Karis LeVert being back is just going to make him more off ball, because I know Mitchell's stints are kind of like he comes out right away, and then
Yeah.
Karis comes in, and then like so without Karis, he was kind of like fully running the show, and now like with Karis back, it's like he'll be more so off ball, just in like the scoring role.
Also, his recent assists, if you like hover over, a lot of them is like ridiculous conversion rates
Yeah,
of potential assists.
6'8". Yeah, so that's a valid, but yeah, like 5 potentials, 7 potentials, 8 potentials. So that should be like all going under. Okay.
And yeah, but good point on Karras. That's actually a good point.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Like I said, get the comments going. How many more plays do you have? Do you have one more play? I'm guessing.
I'll give two more.
2 more. Okay, sweet. So we got 2 more plays, but guys, just get those comments going so we can get to them after Liam's done getting the plays. And of course, guys, we use our number one research tool is Props Madness. It's pretty much has everything. Pretty much every bettor who takes NBA betting seriously uses Props Madness, and we consistently show it off. Has games with and without. Has play type filters, so you can filter games out with good or bad matchups, opponent assists allowed, defensive rating. Has literally pretty much every filter you can ask for in a researching tool. So guys, code SB25 gets you 25% off, not only the first month, but every single month that you are subscribed for. So make sure to go check that out if you are serious about betting. All right, Liam, time for play number 2. And like I said, guys, get those comments going. We'll get to every single question you guys have as soon as we are done giving out plays, which we have 2 more.
Awesome. Next one is Jalen Brunson under to win a unit. Jalen Brunson under 26.5 points in Toronto versus New York. I spent like
Price
20
played.
minutes. Sorry. I spent like 20 minutes watching film on this, and I actually remember because the reason I looked into it is because I remember last time I watched their game, I thought like, fuck, I've got to remember this for next time. So he's played Toronto 3 times this season. He's had exactly 13 field goal attempts in each 3 of those games. And each 3 of those games, they've done the exact same thing. So Brunson's one of like the highest pick and roll. Like he's really dependent on scoring off the pick and roll. I think his pick and roll frequency is up there with like Trey, Cade, a couple other guys. Uh, Toronto come at super high to the level and get the ball out of his hands every pick and roll. And what that means is because he's so reliant on scoring from there, his field goal attempts drop as a result. So, which is why he's had 13 in all games, which is super low for him. But yeah, this is like another field goal attempt projection play. 14 to 18 field goal attempts is what I've got him projected for, and he's under this line in 16 of 22 games with 14 to 18 field goal attempts, and it's just like as simple as that. What I will add though is they have lost all 3 games, but they've all been relatively close. I think the first one was a close loss. The next 2 they lost by 14, but one of them was like very close up until the end. Then it was like sort of like a foul game sort of thing, where it was like 8 points with a minute to go or something, and it turned into like that sort of thing. So I think it's going to be pretty sticky as well because they actually successfully took Brunson out of the game. We also recently saw them do the exact same thing to Trey, back to back. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear that you'll see there Trey against the Raptors.
16
They took
and
him out
18.
completely.
Yep.
So yeah, it's something that Darko does, and it makes complete sense for Brunson because he isn't the most advanced passer. So yeah, I expect this coverage to be pretty sticky here. So I'm happy to have a stab. And 26.5, that's sort of like a high line. Second night of a back to back.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think that no OG does boost him up just like a tad, But it's also no, dude. I'm really interested in maybe tailing this one because, dude, yeah, the second night of a back to back, dude, and then they played Houston last night. Houston is like a very physical like team, dude. Like these guys might be pretty gassed. Second night of a back to back after playing Houston. Like Jalen Brunson, like he had to work for every single bucket he was getting. Like tough isolation stuff, drives. Isolation forces you to like really drive to the bucket. I mean, dude, took 27 shots last night, got fouled a shit ton. Yeah, I think the spot is great as well. Like along with, I mean, yeah, and yeah, like what you said, yeah, like the Raptors did lose all 3 games, but like the Raptors, I mean, keeping it like within 4, losing by like 14 or less, and all of them like 5, 14, and 14. That's kind of like a win for them almost, right? It's like not like they were getting like absolutely blown out, and
Yeah.
and no OG actually might even like be give them a little bit more incentive to blitz JB. But I might actually play this with I might play like a Deuce over or a McCall over because I wonder what McCall played 39 minutes. Okay, yeah, I mean. Yeah, no, I like this angle, and I'm probably going to take it into my consideration for a play of mine too. Even like Cat at 23.5 if Brunson's going to be getting blitzed and stuff. So, yeah, I like it a ton.
Fuck yeah, sounds good, man.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Actually, maybe even like McCall assists if they're blitzing. This is like a weird angle, but oh damn, I thought it was going to be 2.5. If they're blitzing, the ball just going to end up in his hands more often. I thought we were going to get a 2.5.
Hockey assist for Brunson.
23.5 PRA. I could see McCall having a good rebounding game. Is Emmanuel quickly going to play for the? Oh, he is.
Yeah,
okay.
and he's on limited minutes.
He's got to eventually play like a little bit more, right?
Like, yeah, pretty hard Minslin though. Maybe he goes up like 22, 24. I don't know.
Yeah, 12.5 against the Knicks with Cat in a drop on a back-to-back. I might actually play his threes. Not gonna lie, he's probably gonna be chucking in his limited minutes at least. So quickly, I might take a little risk there. I think that might be a nice little lotto look. Some quickly 15 plus or something. Okay.
Cool.
All right. You want to hit us with play number 3?
Yeah, so last play to win a unit in the Lakers-Clippers game, I've got Ivica Zubac. Is that how you say his name? Is that how you pronounce it?
Ivica.
Ivica Zubac. Over 26.5 PR, points plus rebounds. You can get that at Bet365 minus 15. If you've only got 27.5, I'd also bet that to win 1 unit. Let me get this up. So
I know the
I have
write-up.
him at 34 mins here. Averages 29.7 PR per 34. So already get a little bit of an edge there. Over this line in 16 of 24 games with 30 to 36 minutes, which is what I have that's what I have his mins at here.
Sorry, what'd you say? What'd you use it for the minute filter?
30 to 36.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think this is just so on top of having a little edge on the PR per min stuff. I think this is a great PR per min spot. So he's got Jackson Hayes as the Lakers center. Doesn't stretch the floor. Zubac will be camping for rebounds on the defensive end. Also, Jackson Hayes isn't a good rebounder on offense and not a good defender in general. So I think Zubac will get like a heap of those tip-in board things.
Mm-hmm.
Like they count as attempts, even though they might not be attempts, but they count as rebounds and attempts. So yeah, I think this is like a really good PR per min spot, and you've already got the slight edge of a plus 2.75 PR for this line based on the mins I project him for. So yeah, I think this is a really good spot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was my first thought when I saw the matchup, or when I saw the Clippers Lakers game was gonna be on. I'm like, no AD, like Jackson Hayes, Zubac. Yeah, I mean, let's see. He even just had 40 PR against the Lakers recently, and I believe that was with Davis, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was with Davis playing.
Yeah. So, yeah, that sounds tough for the Lakers, dude. I don't know how. Yeah, I agree with the rebounding spot too. Right? They don't really have, outside of Reeves, who I don't think is warranted to for him to blitz. I think that Zoo should really kind of just be in like a drop pretty much all game.
He will be.
Yeah, and if he had 19 rebounds and 28 rebound chances against Anthony Davis, that should be even better than with Jackson Hayes. I wonder what his rebounds are just at 12.5. I mean, I agree with the scoring angle too, but Zubac has some of these monster rebound games, dude. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess maybe Kawhi back is just did Kawhi play in this game? He did. He still had 21 points.
What I'll say about that is I've actually bet Zubac a couple times since Kai's been back. He's like usage and like field goal attempts per 36, field goal attempts per min, all that sort of stuff. It hasn't changed at all,
Yeah.
which does sort of make sense because they don't run a heap of sets for Zubac. Like a lot of his stuff comes in the flow of the offense. Theoretically, with Kawhi in, that's more bodies being thrown at him as well. So it does make sense.
Yeah, and then maybe the rebounds, it's just okay, Zoo, we can play drop now that we have amazing point of attack defense. I don't know, but the rebounds, it seems since Kawhi, because I'm guessing I think Kawhi came back this game. I could be wrong, but the rebounds with 30 plus minutes when Kawhi playing have been pretty ridiculous. Let me click. I don't know if there's any correlation there. Maybe it's just by chance, but yeah, I mean the PR has been absolutely crushing. So yeah, I rock with it. I think you gave out 3 very, very solid looks, Liam, today. Of course, I think that's
because
most of the time.
I'm on a 1-3 run on plays I've given out on stream.
Oh, it's fine. We're gonna get it back. What is Kawhi playing with for mins now? Is he still hovering around 27, 28? Okay. All right, cool. So those are the 3 official plays. We got Spida under 5.5 assists / 20 plus points, plus 130 at Bet365. You can get that at a FanDuel for a similar price as well. Jalen Brunson under 26.5 points. Raptors have been very aggressive on him, and then Zubac over 26.5 PR because Jackson Hayes is the center, and that's not exactly ideal. All right. We get into a couple questions and then lotto time.
Yeah.
Actually, we really have like no questions. Not gonna lie. Come on, y'all. Y'all got a queue. Okay. Let's just see. Andrew said, "Yo, what's good, Andrew? Khan, how we doing?" Yeah, aim and rebounds and assists. Holy shit, buddy! You nailed the coffin on that. He got a triple double. Tyler, how we doing? J Main, how we doing? Booker Reed is spot on. I appreciate that, Andrew. I said I'm gonna stop through every day with some fire picks myself. Yes, sir, J Main. Yes, sir. Should have ran MPJ. I know, dude. I was on Gordon. I was pissed when Gordon got ruled out because I really liked that one. Denver has like absolutely no depth right now. They started Zeke Naji, and I really wanted to play something Zeke Naji because I'm like, he's actually gonna play like good minutes. Then the line came out like insanely high. I was like hoping for like literally like a 11.5 PRA line, and he got. I think he was like a 16.5. I'm like, what are we doing, dude? Like Zeke Naji's per minute stats are so bad.
Yeah, he's got no. I mean, he's not a. They won't run a single play for Zeke Naji all game.
Yeah. But just like you're playing alongside Jokic, dude. Like, can you just like cut to the basket every now and then? And I'm sure Zion's guarding you like lazy as hell. Let's see, Sabonis sold out. Yeah, he did not play great. It was a DeMar and Monk game. There was like three. Like, yeah, it was just the Wolves also lost too, man. Malik Monk I feel like whenever I watch Malik Monk play, he looks like an all-star. Like every time I watch him play.
No, he's one of those guys where like I don't know. It sort of he is obviously way better, but it sort of reminds me when Lonnie Walker played for the Spurs. You're like, fuck, why can't this guy you put the ball in his hands? He's so athletic. He can create his own shot. But Malik Monk's just like a million times better.
Yeah, no, it's like what actually is like stopping Malik Monk from being an all-star? Like, is it just like maybe like the usage and like now that I guess Levine's gonna come right in and take that up. But
I think that also like huge negative on the defensive end, but that doesn't really matter for all-star because they just care about offense.
Yeah, it's like like so it's like Devin Booker and shit, but yeah.
Yeah, I think no, yeah. No, it's a good point. I mean,
he's a damn good player.
He is.
I think he's on like a super team-friendly contract as well. But yeah, Booker under. Let's see, Booker under. Hell yeah. We had a Jeremy Grant sighting. Yeah, Pelicans. I guess Zion just was disengaged. It happens. Definitely called Scoot. Oh, it was his B-day. Yeah, Scoot made a ton of sense to be honest. Like they were gonna play him in such a deep drop. I actually don't know what he finished with, but I had that in the top of my head. I'm gonna tell you guys a line I missed. I mentioned it. Sabonis tomorrow. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, that's just like the high usage guys against Minnesota are always gonna go off because they just really stay home on shooters and like trust their guys one-on-one. Okay, Halliburton under 8.5 assists. I mean, if he can't get 8-9 against Utah, dude, I mean, shit. What's a matchup? Portland? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'm playing this. Good call. Good call, 8-15A. I'm playing it. If he can't get what's it called? If he can't get 9 against Utah, bro, he damn sure should not be getting 8-9 against Portland. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be an official play. Just keep running until the wheels fall off. Let's see. Actually, hold up. One thing, Nembhard kind of has like chronic back issues, I think. And it's a back-to-back. Hold up. Let me quick just check out something.
Only his assists per game, his assists per minute go up massively with Nembhard out, and they go massively down with Turner out.
Nembhard's only played 2 back-to-backs all year.
If Nembhard misses, you'll probably get a 9.5 line.
And that's still an under. But wait, actually, have they even had a back to? I could definitely see. Nembhard is so correlated. Let's see. I guess Pacers haven't really had a back to. Okay, Pacers haven't had a back-to-back. I don't think since that game though, which is crazy. Schedule makers have been blessing them. Because, yeah, I mean Hallie. I guess he played a back-to-back there against Boston that Nembhard didn't play in. I don't know if Nembhard played the front end. He did, and then he sat. Yeah, Nemhard has like weird like back issues, dude. Like I don't know. He always just like misses. Like he missed a ton of time with it. And this is like something that would like really piss me off if like I bet this and then Nemhard got ruled out. Fuck. What do you think? Do you think I'm like tripping with this Nemhard
I
back to
don't
back?
think Hallie will get a. I don't. There's lucky there's a lot of dumb people who bet. I think if people see a 7.5 Hallie line, a lot of people bet the over, and
Yep.
that'll
Oh,
get a lot of action.
yeah, yeah.
So I think maybe waiting better because
And
I think you'll
Mouse.
be able to bet the 8.5 line tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I might wait. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't, and like people are just so mentally blocked by like Hallie 8.5 lines because of last year. I think that like it won't go down.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Even
like,
though that doesn't matter at all.
yeah. With Andrew Nemhard though, I mean, yeah, he's only averaging 8.2 assists. He's under 19 out of 31, and this is a really bad matchup. So A1 very sharp stuff. Or A15A. I said A1. A1. Um, let's see. Yeah, and then if Miles Turner being out, I know he had a couple good assist games, but Miles Turner in general, like, is like a great assist partner for Hallie, especially compared to Thomas Bryant. So, Embiid must be what Embiid stuff.
He is questionable, which is why he's the only one listed for Philly. So,
Is he like he's
and
supposed to play?
Angulam,
He's supposed to play though, right?
he is, but it's Joel Embiid.
Well, the thing is like, what's your? He's but like it's not like we're looking at his teammates' lines, right?
Pardon?
We're not looking at his teammates' line though.
No, we're looking at his line, which is fine. Wait, do you mean like you lean over for him specifically?
No, I don't. I'm just saying, what do you think on his line? We can think. Oh,
Oh,
actually, yeah, he's not even.
I've got no idea what to expect. If he does play, I've got no idea what to expect for minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, his first game of the year, he played 26. He's
And
missed it.
also his first game of the year, like his first couple games of the year, he was really rusty. Like,
Hmm. Yeah, he's gonna be gassed. All I know is if Embiid does play, I mean, Philly's like leaking spot ups, but like pull ups and spot ups, it's gonna be. They've been really bad at protecting the paint, and I think if Embiid does play, that's obviously gonna get better. But just like you want to bet on like a pull up and spot up guy because they're gonna go zone sometimes. They're gonna, Embiid's not gonna be at the level. Like they're gonna be giving up a ton of assists. They're gonna be giving up a ton of jump shots and shit like that. Gafford's under points actually. I kind of think that's an okay look. Maybe Gafford under PRA
if
even.
Embiid does play, I'm probably gonna have a crack at Washington rebounds and assists or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that makes a ton of sense. The line at that is 8.5. But yeah, I feel like Jovic. Oh man, I just hate these Heat wing guys. But no, it does make sense. The Bulls stink. I really do hate these Heat wing guys, but Jovic has been playing pretty. Like these guys are just so all over the place with their minutes. I guess Duncan Robinson game time decision, which let's see, 25, 29, 47, 31, 22, blowout loss, 32, 28, 32, 27. Who are they playing? The Bulls, so they should not get blown out. So yeah, I mean, he's pretty consistently been playing like 24 to 32. I don't know. Do you think this is a fair minute range for Jovic or?
Well, it's a big one, an 8 minute range.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably yeah. He'll play. The bench also gets a bit more run. This game for me, I actually didn't really look at it because I'm like if Bulls have the same roster because there could be trade news coming out today because the deadline's in 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and they're shopping Lonzo, they're shopping Boot, so you never know what could happen to those guys. But if they go in with this lineup, I'm gonna bet I bet it 2 straight games. IO under 22.5 PRA.
Okay. Yeah, and he's really reliant on transition as well.
Yeah, but also the interesting thing with him is even though Levine's out, they play massive minutes Ball, massive minutes Giddy, massive minutes Io, massive minutes Kobe White, and they're all point guards. So even though Levine's out, they still share the load a lot. And Io's usage has been like 14%, 16%, 16%, 18%, that sort of thing.
Yeah. What do you think about maybe like Kobe White stuff? The Heat with them being in.
Yeah.
Kind of been like they've actually been like a massive like jumper funnel kind of recently, like with the drop and allowing pull ups, they're still allowing spot ups. So you're probably gonna allow spot ups if they're not really switching much.
For sure.
So yeah. I mean, there's just like a lot of variance going into here, and then maybe Kobe White you could benefit if like someone gets traded too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, if Vooch gets traded, his line goes up.
Look, Christian, I'm going to be completely honest, man, and also Jovic. I know Jovic is super reliant on transition, and the Bulls have actually been like an above average transition defense. So yeah, look, people like I just like don't I just don't like handicapping these Heat guys because their minutes are just all over the place. A Boston smash and grab spot, you think? I don't know, man. Boston, like I'd like to agree with you. Usually, like Boston in a big game in regular season, they're fully up, but they really have not been a good team recently. Oh, Denny, I like Denny.
The way these two teams play, a blowout would not be surprising with like the volume of 3-point shots.
Yeah,
just takes one team shooting 40%, one team shooting 20%, and the game's a 20, 25-point game.
Yeah. Denny RAs, yeah, I like it, dude. 10.5. He's been playing real good basketball. So yeah, for the most part, he had a couple bad minute games. I guess with Grant back, it does make his minutes a little less safe. But yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, that game 2 games ago against Phoenix, that wasn't that much of a blowout. They were winning. They just abandoned him in the rotation. Same as Simons. I think Simons got lower minutes that game as well.
Yeah.
So there's always the risk that mid game, like if Grant's playing well, if Scoot's playing really well, they'll run a Simons, Grant, Scoot, Kamara, Aiden lineup. And that's the only risk with these Portland guys.
Yeah. Yeah, from a matchup standpoint, though, I think Pacers are a pretty bad rebounding team. Let's see. Denny, last 10 games. Yeah, Pacers allowing a ton of rebounds, ton of assists, or fair bit of assists.
Siakam?
Huh?
Will he guard Siakam, you reckon?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, I think Kamara would be guarding Hallie. He guards Siakam.
Yeah.
Fuck. Kamara was going to eat Hallie for lunch.
Yeah, Cloware stuff. Yeah, for sure. 100%. I think this makes a ton of sense. Yeah. Yeah, the Bulls are this is a great matchup for sure. Let's see, Cloware. So since when was the game that he really started playing? Or let's see, Jovic, Kalel, Spurs game, I believe. So
It's back. My thing just paused for a second.
Kalel's, weirdly kind of been ass. Yeah, pick and roll man though. Yeah, holy shit, yeah, for sure. Let's see, he's averaging like 20. Let's see, what'd you have? 22.5. Yeah, for sure. Nets and Cavs are kind of actually tough matchups with pick and roll man stuff. We can filter out those games. It's not like a massive sample size or anything. Play type. Let's see. Yeah, Nets are 5th against pick and roll man. Even the Blazers are really good, but the Cavs are a brutal matchup for Kalel. Spurs, I would kind of like to see Kalel. But Wemby didn't play this game, right?
No.
So
no wet bananas.
And I think Wemby's kind of the reason why they allow so much to the pick and roll man. Maybe I'm wrong. Just because it was dropped.
Yeah, it just depends. And also we guard in single coverage, so with Wemby.
Okay.
So even though like Big could get high volume, score a lot of points, but that doesn't mean like it's good for their scoring, but it's not good for the team as a whole. But I like it.
I like it too.
He plays in blowouts as well, and his minutes I feel like are super safe. The only thing I'll say is they've actually been going towards Bam a lot more. Bam's volume has been way up the last couple games, which that does hurt Ware a lot.
Has he been used as like a spot up guy sometimes, and Bam will like take the center reps?
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
Yeah. So I guess
I
that's
mean,
something.
click on Bam. Look at his volume in the last 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 games, or maybe one or two.
Yeah, 21.
It's gone. It's gone up a fair bit.
Yeah, he's been playing good. So that's
Yeah, he
good
hit a
for
game winner
him.
against us. It really hurt. Like fuck.
I'm gonna be honest. The
A
Heat have
game
been
winner
kind of
from
like a
Bam.
what's up?
He hit a game winner against us, like a contested midi. Like fuck.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like the Heat, honestly, Heat stuff is just I like never bet on Heat props really. I don't know why, but I just I don't feel like I don't have an amazing read on them. Okay, Monk has always
That's how
been
I
good.
feel with
Just smoked too much.
That's how I feel with fuck, I thought of a team the other day. There's like a team I just don't bet on.
Orlando maybe.
No, I bet a fair bit Orlando. It might be Portland, actually.
Portland. I bet on the Portland a
Actually, no,
lot.
Lakers. Lakers, sorry. I rarely ever bet Lakers.
Yeah.
Never really yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, my teams that I really never bet on, I'd say, was definitely just Miami and Clippers, kind of. Well, actually, no, I bet on Harden a lot, but that's kind of it. Okay. Yeah, Monk always been good. He just smokes too much. Okay. Now it's time. Let's craft the lotto. We got 15 minutes to get a lotto off.
Easy. Share me screen with you.
Sweet.
Present share screen. We need a lotto win. It's been a while.
It has been. The lottos have been ass, dude.
Mavs feel it. They've been a mess, but not really, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like, I seriously don't think they have been a mess. The one yesterday was bullshit. Like, one, even if it won, it wouldn't have really been a lotto.
Yeah. No, exactly. What do you think about? How many minutes did Deuce McBride play? 26. He has lines up. Deuce McBride to hit 3 threes.
Deuce. I think that's what the New York crowd does,
They
unless I'm
started Precious, and that kind of makes sense to start Precious again. Have him guard Barnes or something.
Yeah. Deuce will still get big minutes, though.
Yeah. So he catches your frequencies. Philly's super high, and that should remain pretty high even with Embiid. Just like they're not going to switch at all.
The Knicks are playing Toronto.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Toronto's.
thought you were talking about Deuce.
Yeah, yeah, no, I wasn't, and I got sidetracked.
Oh.
What about like Kobe White threes?
Shit, sorry. Hang on. I'm looking at this Deuce one. Hang on a second. Sort of like. Yeah. How many minutes did Deuce play?
Played 26.
Okay. That's like fair odds then. You said Kobe White threes?
Yeah, I kind of just said that shit though. What about Drew Holiday? A lot of times these guys Drew Holiday might get guarded by like Evan Mobley or some shit, which would not surprise me at all.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like 15 plus?
And Drew's kind of a corner camper, isn't he? Yeah.
It feels so weird seeing his line at 9.5.
Cavs do give up. Actually, Cavs also, they're dead last in isolation. So maybe not then if they're.
Yeah. Switch everything.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do a Zubac thing for like rebounds?
Like 15.
Yeah. Like he's had some massive rebound games. I feel like this is just a really good spot for him to grab some boards.
Yeah, I actually agree. I mean, like, look, if we go to rebounds we could do like with Kawhi, right?
Yeah, plus 210 for 15. I like it.
30 plus minutes with Kawhi. He's actually had 15. He's had 16 or more rebounds in 6 out of 8. And he had 19 against the Lakers. That was with AD. Now it's with Jackson Hayes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing with this is as well, I think the Jackson Hayes part of it, I think he's going to have a heap of those rebounds
This
where
tips.
the ball goes up and it's like a tip at the backboard because Jackson Hayes is pretty weak
Yeah.
and Zubac, he's like really fucking physical.
Yeah.
I've seen him do that a lot, which a lot of these big rebound games is because of that. He gets so many of those things, and this screams a spot where that's likely to happen.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's do Zoo 15 plus. We could stick in the same game. Maybe Reeves has a good game, or what's LeBron's threes? What do you think about let's see, the Clippers? They played recently. LeBron got up 6 threes. What did Reeves do? Reeves kind of actually didn't have a good. Reeves had a terrible game, dude. Holy shit. Reeves only got up 6 shots. That's actually a little bit concerning. I know that was with Davis, but I would still like to see better volume than that.
We didn't talk about this Rockets Nets game at all, but it's sort of hard to when like second night of a back to back, a lot of guys are questionable.
Well, Jalen Green's in a rough spot for sure. Dylan Brooks, alt. I mean, Dylan Brooks is like a perfect alt guy, to be honest with you. Dylan Brooks 3 threes. Do you hate that?
Yeah, I like it. Makes sense. Didn't they just play each other? I think they did.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks. I mean, Dylan Brooks had 14 shots, 26 minutes only. I would assume, Van Vliet's going to be out. Dylan Brooks is going to play good minutes. Amen Thompson really got absolutely clamped. I mean, like he had 16 shots. He 4 for 16.
He got clamped, but like I remember watching him into that game. He just didn't finish at the rim well. So bit of a outlier, I think.
I might play Jalen Green over 3.5 assists, to be honest with you, as an official, without Fred Van Vliet. I guess we don't know about Sengun, but just knowing the Nets. Yeah,
I don't love the odds for
Sengun stuff
Dylan
is up in the
Brooks.
air. What's up?
I don't love the odds for Brooks 3 threes plus 165. I feel like that should be like plus 200.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I don't.
What about
Knicks Toronto? I think we
Knicks
should do
guy?
something. Huh?
Wait, pardon?
I think Knicks Toronto. We should do something based off of like, okay, Jalen Brunson gets clamped here, and then someone else has to step up.
Johnson assist and something else.
I mean, I don't know, dude. The more I think about it, like super aggressive coverage, I don't think is great for assists. To be honest with you,
It sort of depends.
it does depend.
It sort of depends. A lot of it depends who the big is, the screener.
Yep.
If it's Josh Hart screening, it's a lot of short roll playmaking.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Cat, it's a lot of
Assisting.
threes, a lot of taking to the rim. It depends on that. That's what it matters. But yeah, it doesn't always correlate with your direct assist numbers. It correlates with a lot of assist slash potential assist slash hockey assist.
What about a Mikal Bridges alt?
Like 4 threes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the price?
Plus 280. Pretty good price.
What do those two get to?
That'll get it past what we need. Plus 1,078.
I don't hate it. I mean, Mikal has had 5 threes, 4 threes. I mean, he's had 8 attempts, 8 attempts, and 11 attempts, and all those were with OG. So
We
like
just need a
OG's
50% game from deep. That's not too much to ask.
no, it's not. And you could argue like without OG, like 8, 8, and 11. So like, what's that average out to be? Like 9. He's averaging 9 against the Raptors, and now no OG.
I'm already clicking it, mate. Lock that in.
You did. Okay. Yeah, no, I actually like that. And then also catch and shoot frequency Raptors are pretty high last 15. I mean, allowing like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 most catch and shoot makes. Frequency pretty high as well. Just seeing how they've done against Brunson. So yeah. So I think like a good projection. Honestly, dude, I actually like his base threes too. I think like a good projection for Macau is like 9 threes here or some shit. Honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe even you could even maybe argue like 10 with no OG. So.
Hang on, wait. Let me check something with that.
Are you gonna go to on off and check?
Yeah, just see if it makes any sort of difference.
See, well, you already placed it, so I'm gonna screen share it.
Yeah, I know it doesn't matter. I'm just saying for your research.
Yeah. Okay, so per 36.
Very limited data of there's only 128-minute sample size of Brunson, Cat on court, OG off. But his usage actually goes down like the smallest amount. Doesn't really do anything.
Okay, I'm gonna just do OG off, and then Macau goes up to Macau
takes one more shot per 36.
It's like a whole more 3 though, and also like Macau.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like nice. Liam, look at this. So it's like 7.38. That's with OG, and then without OG, 6.32. So a whole extra 3 per 36.
That's what matters. It's small margins, mate.
Yep. So I actually might do this prop too, to be honest. But yeah, Macau. So Macau 4 3, Zubac 15 rebounds. I think this is a good one.
Lock it in.
Okay, we got a couple more questions, and we got like three more minutes left on stream. Take a shot at Mr. Handstand Joel. No, I am not taking a shot on Joel, dude. Like Liam's not wrong. When Joel comes back from injury, bro, Joel is like he needs to play himself into shape, you know. So yeah, he was like absolutely atrocious when he came back. Like 26 minutes shot, you know. And I remember I bet on him in this Magic game, and I remember like he was like pacing really good, and then like the fourth quarter came around, and it was like the toughest watch of all time because Joel was just like so tired.
I bet on him as well that game. I remember that he couldn't do anything. Like he'd get the ball in ISO, couple pump fakes,
foul bait, and just miss a mid range. So yeah, I'm like a Joel Embiid. You got to stay away from it until you see it. And it's like at the same time, dude, you're really going to take an under 23.5 points on Joel. And I'm pretty sure Paul George is already ruled out too. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, what are his assists? Maybe he's like tired and he can get assists because he's tired. And he's like, Tyrese, bro. Oh, I guess like maxi assists is like a fair look. But then you're betting on Joel being dominant if you're betting maxi assists. Maxi points just might make sense in general. You know, it's like if the books overreact to like Joel being back and he's like at like 26.5, I'm probably gonna play that.
If Joel's in, I'm probably gonna play Kyrie over 24.5 as well.
Yep. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna do Kyrie PRA because even like assists might make sense if they like go zone. I remember they would play a lot of zone with Joel in there. So that's so crazy, man. I remember this Nets game. Everything just looked completely fine with him. You know, he had a good game. He 28 points in 29 minutes. They won by 30. And then phantom injuries later, a month later, and he just missed a month. Crazy shit. Con said RJ Barrett 6+ rebounds, -150, but weak side versus Cat. Oh yeah, weak side versus Cat. I can always get behind. We'll say the Knicks are just like a really good rebounding team in general, and yeah, Precious will be crashing the glass, so Scotty Barnes might have to be like boxing out and stuff, which is always good. I guess RJ might be on Josh Hart, who also crashes. A lot of these guys just crash the glass. And like if you're going up against a guy who crashes the glass, that's kind of tough. But yeah, I mean, like these guys played right away. And yeah, I think it can make sense for sure. Knicks also just might be like it's a bad spot for the Knicks. Oh, dude, we should have looked at quickly also, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever. To be honest, I like this lay though.
I think it's good.
It's short and sweet. Like the Zubac one makes a ton of sense. I mean, like he'll have like you look at the recent games and he's just been having the spike games, and then Macau 4+ plus 3-pointers made. What's the price on that? That's plus 1078.
Plus 1,078.
Sweet. Lotto time. Okay, cool. So hit the hour mark. Let's quick recap. Mitchell under 5.5 assists, 20 plus points. You can play that at FanDuel as well. Jalen Brunson under 26.5 points, but getting blitzed by the Raptors every game. And Raptors have managed to stay competitive, so should be able to keep doing it. Also back-to-back coming off of a physical Rockets game. And Zubac over 26.5 PR. Crushed that against been crushing it with 30 to 36 minutes. Crushed AD. And now it's Jackson Hayes, which is obviously much easier. So, sweet.
Awesome.
Hey, Christopher, we appreciate it. That's the craziest two-man ever. Appreciate it, Christopher. Let's see. One last thing I want to say is if you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. And if you guys are also on Twitter, drop a follow for straight betting for us on Twitter. So, yeah, we'll be back in about an hour, 15 minutes. And, yeah, Liam, do you have anything else you want to say before you head out?
Hope everyone is going well and hope everyone wins some bets tomorrow.
Okay, sweet. Sounds good. And, all right. Peace out, everyone.